Imagine a lake that's bubblegum pink, a fiery crater called the Door to Hell, and a waterfall in Antarctica that looks like it's bleeding. Sounds like fantasy, right? But these places are real. Our team spent weeks researching the most bizarre locations on Earth, and what we found will blow your mind. These aren't CGI or special effects. These are natural wonders that defy logic. Get ready for a countdown of the 7 strangest places on the planet. Trust me, you won't believe number 3. Let's dive in. Number 7 takes us to Australia's Lake Hillier, a lake so pink it looks photoshopped. This vibrant bubblegum color is real, thanks to microalgae called Dunaliella salina, which produces a red pigment to protect itself from sunlight. The result? Water that stays pink even if you scoop it into a glass. Lake Hillier sits on Middle Island, surrounded by blue ocean and green forest, separated by just a strip of sand. The contrast is stunning, one side deep blue, the other a glowing pink. Unlike other pink lakes, this one's color is permanent and not just a trick of the light. It's remote and protected, so most people only see it from the air. Strangely, nearby lakes are totally normal, only Hillier is this fabulous. Scientists say it's safe, but swimming is off limits to protect the ecosystem. It's a perfect example of nature's weird beauty, a pink lake that looks like a painting. Proof our planet is full of surprises. And if you think that's wild, wait until you see a place that's been on fire for over 50 years. Next up, a burning crater that never goes out. Let's go. Transition to next scene. Number 6 is the Darvaza gas crater in Turkmenistan, better known as the Door to Hell. This massive pit has been burning non-stop since 1971. It started when Soviet geologists accidentally collapsed the ground while drilling for gas, releasing toxic methane. To stop the gas from spreading, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in weeks. Decades later, it's still blazing, a fiery reminder of a colossal miscalculation. The crater glows for miles, especially at night, and the heat is intense. It's both terrifying and mesmerizing, drawing adventurous tourists from around the world. Insects are drawn to the flames, and the pit has become an unlikely ecosystem. The government has tried to figure out how to put it out, but so far, no luck. The Door to Hell is a stark example of how one mistake can burn for generations. It's a surreal, unforgettable sight, like staring into another world. Ready for something even stranger? Let's head to Antarctica for a waterfall that bleeds. Transition to next scene. Number 5 is Antarctica's Blood Falls, a glacier that appears to bleed bright red. The blood is actually iron-rich water from a subglacial lake, trapped for millions of years beneath the Taylor Glacier. When this ancient salty water seeps out and hits the air, the iron oxidizes instantly, turning it a deep blood red. It's like watching rust form in real time. Scientists were baffled for decades, but now know this water is 3 times saltier than the ocean and never freezes. Even more incredible, the trapped lake is home to unique microbes that survive without oxygen, breathing iron instead. Studying blood falls gives clues about life in extreme environments, even on other planets. So this creepy waterfall isn't a wound, but a window into Earth's ancient past. It's a scientific marvel that looks straight out of a horror movie. Next, we're off to Ireland for a landscape built by giants, or so the legend goes. Transition to next scene. Number 4 is the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, a coastline of about 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, most of them perfect hexagons. Legend says a giant built this path to Scotland, but science tells us it formed from cooling lava millions of years ago. As the lava cooled, it cracked into these geometric shapes, creating a natural puzzle that looks man-made. You can walk across these stones, some towering nearly 40 feet high, and marvel at their precision. The same formation appears across the sea in Scotland's Fingal's Cave, hinting at a shared volcanic past. Today, the Giant's Causeway is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a reminder that nature can create patterns as perfect as any architect. It's a place where myth and geology collide. Next, we're heading to Bolivia for a landscape that turns into the world's largest mirror. Transition to next scene. Number 3 is Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. For most of the year, it's a blinding white desert, but during the rainy season, a thin layer of water transforms it into a perfect mirror. The sky and ground merge, erasing the horizon and making people look like they're floating in the clouds. This surreal effect draws photographers and travelers from around the world. Salar de Uyuni is so flat that NASA uses it to calibrate satellite altimeters. At night, the salt flat reflects the Milky Way, creating a 360-degree starfield. It's a place where you feel like you're standing in the middle of the universe. Formed from a prehistoric lake, this landscape is both beautiful and scientifically important. Salar de Uyuni proves that even something as simple as salt and water can create pure magic. Next, we're off to the Amazon for a river that boils. Transition to next scene, 14. Number 2 is Peru's boiling river, the Shanai Timpishka. This 4-mile river runs so hot, up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, that it can cook anything that falls in. The river is hundreds of miles from any volcano, baffling scientists for years. The heat comes from deep underground where rainwater seeps down, gets heated by the earth, and resurfaces as a steaming river. Locals have revered and respected this river for centuries, using it for rituals and healing. Geoscientist Andres Russo helped bring it to the world's attention, confirming its geothermal origins. The boiling river is a rare natural wonder that challenges what we thought was possible. It's a reminder that Earth still holds secrets in its most remote corners. Next, we visit the most alien-looking place on the planet. Transition to next scene. Number 1 is Socotra Island, Yemen, often called the most alien-looking place on Earth. Isolated for millions of years, Socotra is home to plants and animals found nowhere else. The dragon's blood tree, with its umbrella shape and red sap, looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. The bottle tree stores water in its swollen trunk, adding to the island's surreal vibe. Socotra's landscape features white sand dunes, canyons, and caves, all filled with unique life. About a third of its plant species are endemic, making it a living laboratory of evolution. The island's remoteness has preserved its pristine nature but also makes it hard to visit. Scientists are still discovering new species here, learning how life adapts in isolation. Socotra is a reminder of how strange and wonderful our planet can be, and why we must protect it. Transition to bonus scene, 15. Bonus time. In Poland's Crooked Forest, about 400 pine trees all bend sharply at the base before growing straight up. No one knows for sure why. They all curve north, surrounded by normal trees. Theories range from human intervention to freak weather, but the mystery remains unsolved. Walking among these J-shaped trees feels like stepping into a fairy tale. The Crooked Forest is a haunting reminder that nature still keeps secrets. Sometimes the most fascinating places are the ones we can't explain. Transition to outro 9. That's our tour of Earth's strangest places, from pink lakes to burning craters and alien islands. Which spot would you visit? The boiling river, the pink lake, or maybe Socotra? Let us know your pick in the comments. We read every one. If you love this journey, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more mind-blowing adventures. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. End.